Yeah, Justin.
Want to trend something?
Do I want to trend?
Trend this. I'm pissed.
Uh-oh. Do I need to Twitter hashtag pissed?
And I'm not like Pat Riley, who just lost LeBron James, pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like Pat Riley losing LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, and his hot wife of 50 years.
Boy, that's
Larry
bad.
Bird.
Yeah.
Interpretation of how I'm feeling.
Thank you for that detail. Yeah.
And it kind of there's kind of a coincidence here, a cosmic coincidence. Like 15 days ago, I had 2 meetings with your this wonderful company that is currently and soon to be your former employer, Dr. Rich.
Yeah.
And the first meeting I had was with the Clear Channel Mobile, the billboard guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I just want to clarify one thing. I think you are a top 2 radio personality in the history of radio. I think you've been amazing.
I think you're
And
drunk.
I love you like a father.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So I've called you in the past, and we talked about how it would be nice if somebody put up a billboard. Thank you for all your service.
No.
And, well, slow down. It was a previous conversation. And, I asked you on one of my many whimsical questions time to time asked you, I said, what would you like to say on that billboard?
I wouldn't want to.
And you said, I would like to say, I think it would say something like, saving the world one lousy phone call at a time. Thank you for 25 years. But that's always a great idea. So when I sat down and negotiated, I said, listen, for the first month, I'm going to dedicate that billboard right across the street here in Okeechobee to Dr. Rich. And we're going to thank him for 25 years. And we're going to say Merry Christmas, because we don't want anything too politically correct here.
Okay.
And everything was agreed upon. That's great.
Yeah.
So later in the day, I get a second meeting. And this one was kind of unannounced. This is from my iHeart guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, it's time to renew your commitment, your annual commitment to be a sponsor, to be an advertiser.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, let's negotiate a little bit here, because I'm going to do that billboard across the street. Can you lower my price?
Yeah.
Now, whenever you do something like that, they usually say, no, we can't lower the price. How about we give you some more spots? Or how about you go get a pedicure with the Greek or something? They got to keep the money up.
Sure.
He was kind of quick and said, hey, no problem. We'll lower it. What, is this going to make you happy? I'm like, yeah, this way I can afford the billboard, Okay, great. Signs me up. And my billboard is slated. Well, before I say that, would you like to remind the guests what day you're going to do your retirement?
You did really get a billboard, did you?
Oh, no, it's starting on the 19th, you jerk.
My God.
And you're leaving on the 15th.
Yes, sir.
Like, what's the point? I mean, listen, I'm not getting a billboard just for you. It's going to be there forever for the store.
Okay.
But for the first month, and I'm not going to do that now because it's kind of stupid to promote something when you're no longer alive.
That's right. Well, I appreciate the thought.
Let's be real about it.
I appreciate the thought, Justin.
Well, but then you didn't catch the second part. I signed up for another year. And I did that merely hours before you announced that you were retiring. Okay, so, and now listen, this is not the first time I've been pissed at you, Dr. Rich. Far from it. I mean, I'm not going to go into the whole notebook, which I called the Hotline 360, what did I call it? And I had all these hotline calls for the overnight show. And you finally did the overnight show.
Yeah.
And I had this notebook full of really clever hotlines, and I got through exactly 0 times.
Oh, God.
And just, if I was to sit down and I was to say, if someone was to ask me what would be my personal purgatory, how would I describe what would be purgatory for me? I would be like, okay, I'm taking a trip to Mars, something interplanetary. Yeah. I'm all set up, and I got the podcast, the Love Doctors, with all the calls, all the times. And all of a sudden, what happens on a continual loop is one of my brilliant hotline calls that you didn't laugh at.
Oh, well, it was obviously my mistake.
There's one in particular. There's one in particular. If I had to point on one, it's just like a burning ember in my side.
Okay, you want to try it again? Maybe I'm in a better mood today, Justin. Try it. All right, let me set it up.
Play along?
Yeah, you ready? Wait. You ready?
Sure.
Hotline.
There's only one thing in the world that could be more revolting than to watch North Korean President Kim Jong-il lower one of his elderly, Asian, naked relatives into a pit of wild, starving dogs. And that would be to watch him lower one of the same elderly, naked, old man into a pit with an equally naked and greased up Jeremy Brown.
Wow. That's kind of involved, Justin. Brevity, son. Brevity.
That's the purgatory.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
That's effing brilliant. And
Yeah.
I just it had turned brown. It was topical at the moment. You're so
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you guys just sat there like crickets.
And it's funny, we're doing the same thing now.
Yeah. Hey.
And I mean, that's what it is. I mean, the anger that one of us who just, we matter so much. You matter so much to us. And we are just a fart in the wind.
Wow.
And it's just, but I appreciate everything. And this is, I'm not trying to like get all sappy and everything.
No, you're more than just a fart in the wind, Justin. You're more like you're more like a load in our shorts.
Wow. You stink.
We do have a hotline. I got some Claude ones I want to bring up.
Yeah. Hotline.
And I'll tell you what.
Hotline.
Oh, come on. Don't do this.
That's not written down.
I'm going to take a knee. I just wanted to, I don't think this is going to be my last call. I'm going to try to make a couple more calls.
Sure, we're getting carried away here. I got 2 weeks. We got plenty of time. Yeah.
We're just playing bits.
Listen. You know how angry I am that all the times I didn't call and I don't want to call too much. I don't want to be annoying.
Yeah.
And you take you for granted. You're that thing you hear.
Yeah.
And I just, I try to live my life up to your standards. Someone involved with you. I'm someone associated with you. So if somebody walks in the door, it's like a burden I have because Dr. Rich sent them. Even though you never mention anything, you don't actually do it. Yeah. It's just being affiliated with you. It's nice.
Hey, just.
I'd like to hear them.
Yeah. So would a lot of other people.
Like standards?
Yeah, the ones you just said. I have to live up to your standards.
Yeah.
I mean, Dr. Rich, he's not a big. Listen, eat less, do more.
Yep.
Move more, yes.
And it's something I tell people. Listen. You're a reverend, right?
Absolutely, sir. My son.
Okay. And my son was conceived to your show.
Oh.
And I've called up before and I've asked you if you would marry me and my wife, or my girlfriend, my baby's mama, right?
Yeah.
And you've never really taken it seriously.
Well,
Do you remember the caller that was on at the, moment of conception?
Listen, you got 2 weeks left. Hey, I got 2 weeks left. I got all this time. Well, Reverend, if you have all this time, do you think you could put on that hat one more time?
I don't know.
Are you going to condemn my son to be a bastard for eternity?
I was just going to say, it's my fault your son's a bastard. That's exactly what I was going to say. Okay, great.
Hey,
I want that on my shoulders.
Voice in the middle of the night that got something going, and it was the overnight show for sure, so you got to take some responsibility.
Well, Dano asked a good question there. You didn't hear it. Do you remember who the caller was on the air when,
That the special moment happened?
When your wife just,
No,
your girlfriend...
it was a news nugget, man. It was something lame from Dr. Glenn.
So it was Glenn. It was Glenn. Glenn, you did it, man.
It's my fault.
You brought him to what?
Unparalleled heights of sexual ecstasy.
Outstanding.
Oh, Jesus.
It could have been that. I think it's a combination of you guys. You just,
Yeah.
whatever it was. It was an overnight show.
All right.
All right, well, put the collar back on, Rich. Put the collar on and grab your Bible and go out there.
Do you want to take on one more chore before you leave?
I'm barely getting through today, man. I got nothing left here.
2 hours.
God.
Well, listen, I just want to let you know that I'm putting it out there in case the Reverend wants to have a little more purpose before you go shuffle off to the chase lizards with Lucy in the backyard.
Yep.
Okay. I just think, I'm just offering that opportunity.
Well, thank you for the invitation. I'll consider that, sir.
Okay, but, Liam is a very happy little bastard. He really is.
Is
I
he?
don't want to,
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be, he's not going to be in denial anyway.
Justin, hold on. Somebody wants to talk to you here.
Sure.
Go to Jackie. Jackie, say hi to Justin. What's up?
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Hey, I wanted to tell you why they didn't laugh about that hotline call. Because it was as funny as a puppy in the microwave.
Oh. Hey.
Jesus H. Christ, dude, you suck. I thought Daniel sucked.
Well,
he does.
Instead of naked Asian guy, come on.